This is a quick, off-the-cuff video that is the result of a coaching conversation that I just had with a French client working in a very hierarchical company. The employees are all under a lot of pressure to perform. And I'd not seen my client for over 3 months because he was severely ill with the coronavirus. So our conversation centered around coming back to work, what that was like, and he opened up to me and told me how disappointed he was with his hierarchical superiors. And when I explored that with him and said, well, what were your expectations from them? He came out with, they could have just called to check up on me, to see how my wife was dealing with the crisis in the family, my isolation, my hospitalization. And then he said, after so many years of my professional life that I've given to this company, I was expecting more. And then he couldn't find his word. And since the conversation was in French, I suggested Bienveillance. And he said, yeah, that's right. That's the word. More bienveillance. And then the thought came to me, this is a concept that's difficult to translate concisely into English. Bienveillance is a word that you could break into. The first syllable would be bien, good, well. And veillance comes from the verb veiller, which means to look out over. More sort of the idea of looking out for the welfare of others. And given the current context that we're in, with so much uncertainty and so much anxiety, it's surprising that more companies are not making more efforts to create a better workplace environment with more open communication based on trust. It just seems so vital for people's psychological well-being. So the question I asked my client, and that I'm asking you in turn, is, are you bienveillant towards yourself? Are you putting up barriers, boundaries to protect your own well-being? As we all have probably figured out, working from home is actually increasing our workload. And secondly, what small steps can you take to spread a little bit more bienveillance at the workplace? I guess a third question might be, if anyone has a good short translation for bienveillance in English, well, I'm all ears.